Morning, morning. What's up? What's about today? Today I have the only one mission, like the most important mission. Actually, I have two, but one of them is the most important. What's that? I have to create content, as you guys remember, for two pages on my website for employers and for talents. Um, why is it necessary to do today? Because guys, it takes very much time. Honestly speaking, last weekend I spent last weekend or no, I think it was 2 weeks before. I spent all the Sunday and all the Saturday to to finalize the main page and page about. It's not easy when you think about each word that should be located in the page on your website, and you just start to think about maybe I can change the logic behind this page, or maybe I should switch the sequence of blocks, or maybe I should write this one another way, or maybe should write that one like in a different way as well. I also started taking some feedbacks from people who may have a valuable opinion about some kind of possible improvements, because I'm not a native speaker. English is not my native language. My native language is basically Russian, and I have people who are native speakers. For example, people who live in the US and who used to live in the US, or who just travel but speak English from the early age. And yeah, I mean, sometimes you just don't even think about the second meaning of words, by the way. I'm not sure about it. I didn't hear it before, but I wanted to write something like I wanted to use the title for my main page. Sorry, for my about page, something like let us show our identity or something like that. Let us explain. I don't remember. And the guy who used to live in the US for many years, he told me that identity can be perceived in different ways, and it's better not to use the word identity. I didn't know that. I didn't think about it, but I don't know. For example, back in the days, couple of years ago, I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, and it was a YouTube channel about crypto news. So I made some kind of daily videos about crypto and interviews and all the stuff, and I named it all time high, all time high. Mm, for those of you guys who are in crypto or in the traditional markets, you know what all time high is. It's when the stock or the coin is traded on the top level. So basically, when it's the most expensive compared to any previous moment in the history. And this was my idea. But after that, I just found out that high is about people who are taking drugs and who are like affected by alcohol or something like that, or by smoking some kind of weeds and so on and so forth. Um, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And actually, it didn't affect my channel or the perception of my channel in any way. However, I mean, yeah, you can't you can't understand and find out all the hidden meanings, all the dialects, all the I don't know, all the things like this if you're not a native speaker. In Russian, we also have a lot of words like this. So, double meaning. Mm, But basically, yeah, guys, not easy, but honestly speaking, very interesting and very catchy. I don't know. When I just start working on, when I start working on my pages for the website, I feel that I create my future here and now. That's very valuable. Once again, not easy. Pretty much everything I do is not easy, but when you take into consideration all the pros, not only cons, okay, it's difficult, it's cons, but the amount of pros is much bigger, much bigger. That's why it's not hard for me to work on my agency and to do all this stuff because, yeah, I have to be concentrated, I have to be hardworking, I have to, I don't know, uh, be very advanced in my time management. But when I do this, I receive a lot of positive things, a lot of expectations, a lot of I don't know, emotions, a lot of gratitude to myself and proudness. Yes, proud. So I'm proud of myself, honestly speaking, and it makes everything like it puts everything in an equilibrium. And actually, not only in equilibrium, it's not true. For me, pros are much higher, way higher than cons. That's why, yeah, not easy, but I genuinely enjoy all the process. So yeah, that's the idea. Today, like yesterday, I did only like I have 2 pages to complete, just for you to understand. But you already know that. Yesterday I did 0.5, like half of the page, and today I have to finalize that page that I started working on yesterday, and I have to start and fully finish the second page. Because during the week, most probably I won't be able to do the full page since I have a lot of stuff to do on weekdays that I don't do on weekends. For example, I don't take calls on weekends uh, because the majority of people they also don't have any calls. So yeah, I don't do this. I stay concentrated on other things. For example, like website. This was the first reason. The second reason is I don't do research, and the third reason is I don't do um, outreach, following up, all this stuff because it takes so much time, frankly speaking. For example, for research and outreach, I can spend 5 hours a day when I do it. Huge difference, man. 5 hours a day, you can do enormous amount of things. Enormous amount of things. That's why I have to finalize it right now. And basically, this will be the most difficult part required that will be required for me um in terms of website because we have already done a lot and this is just I can say that it's a final piece of work, but yeah, the way I believe that the vast majority of job has been already done, and yeah, also I'll have to record 3 videos for my website. Since it will be a video on my main page, it will be a video on the page dedicated to employers and the page dedicated to talents. It won't be necessary to watch. Of course, we won't make any auto playing or auto sounds, auto sounds. You get it. Because I just don't want to dictate people how to behave on a website. I know that, like for me personally, it's very annoying and irritating when you open a website and suddenly there's some kind of sound, music, voice. We won't do this, but definitely there will be an opportunity to find a video with me on a website, to see my face, to see that I'm a real person. I have a communication with you guys, and I will have a communication with visitors of websites. It will be a one-way communication, of course, monologue. It will be video, but still, I think it's important to show who you are. How do you look like? To let people feel your voice, your way of speaking, and yeah, I think it just creates a better perception of the brand when you know who is the founder and the main person. What else? Yeah, I think now I'll go back to my work. Once again, thank you for staying with me, guys. Really appreciate it. Um, Masha is cooking something there in the kitchen right now, and it smells like crisps. Crisps, yeah? Pfannkuchen in German, but in English, crisps. Yeah, like pancakes, but um, like thin, thin pancakes, crisps, I guess. Maybe we should prepare more of them today. What do you think? A couple of days about today. Um, I was working on a website once again. I have finished the logic behind the page for clients, for employers, and yeah, I have to finalize everything for the page for talents. Basically, I can take a lot of stuff from the page that I finalized today and put it there. Just have to change some um, I can't say minor things, but the vast majority of logic is already completed. So I just have to adjust everything to change maybe 50% of what was done previously for the page for employers. And yep, everything will be finished really soon. So tomorrow I'll have a meeting. Basically, tomorrow I have a crazy schedule. Actually, I have meetings. I have 6 or 7 meetings from 3 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. my time. Yeah, one of them will be a meeting with Tanya about the website. She'll be presenting her design for about page. Next, we are going to have 2 meetings with Igor Technologies, our first client, with candidates, 2 of them tomorrow, and 2 of them the day after tomorrow, meaning on Tuesday. What else? We're going to have 2 candidates tomorrow, like other candidates, final second rounds of interview with them. Also, I have to promote one more candidate to Igor Technologies because he finalized our second round of interview on Friday, and there will be a meeting with potential client and something else if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of stuff. Just let's get prepared. Let's finalize everything for today. And yeah, guys, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, and thank you very much for staying with me. And big thank you for Mr. Dan Marine for your comments, man. My first comments on this channel. Appreciate it so much. So see you tomorrow.